stowing your carry-on bags in the overhead bin. Please do not store any small personal items. This includes backpacks, handbags, purses, jackets, or coats. Please do not place them in the overhead bins. The overhead bin should be solely for your larger size rollboard carry-on luggage. In order to accommodate everybody's bags on board, we are asking you to not place any small items in the overhead bins. Please keep those underneath the seat in front of you only. Once you have located your assigned seat assignment, which is seat assignment given to you by the gate agent, please step out of the aisle, and allow the customers that are still behind you to continue boarding. If you're having any troubles locating a place for your bags, flight attendants are available in the aisles. Regulations. Please do ensure your carry-on items are properly stowed. That means your small items do need to be underneath the seat in front of you at this time. Take a look at your weights. Make sure your seatbelt is securely fastened. If not, please do so at this time. If you're open about the cabin, all passengers do need to be seated at this time before the aircraft can move for your safety. And as per federal regulations, so we can thank you for your cooperation. Should you be seated in our Delta 1 cabin, please do make sure your seat back is in the fully upright position at this time. If not, please go ahead and do so as well. Your aisle armrest needs to be raised if you are in our Delta 1 cabin and lowered if you are seated throughout the main cabin. So please do take a look around yourself and ensure you are seated in the correct setup. Mobile devices do need to be set to airplane mode at this time. You are welcome to still use them, and Wi-Fi will be available up in the air. And again, if you are seated in our exit rows, please do take a look around your seat area and in all rows. Do make sure your carry-on items are forward, fully and securely underneath the seat. For safety, there should be no items behind your feet, between your legs, or on your lap. Again, we do thank you so much for your cooperation without timely boarding. We are going to be pushing away from the gate soon as your heard flight attendants goes for departure cross-check. Thank you.
Real quickly before we push. We have 4 hours and 44 minutes en route tonight to head to Las Vegas. Right now, weather is looking real nice in Las Vegas. Clear skies. Temperature is looks like 88 degrees right now. Of course, there's still middle of the afternoon there. We'll be, for the most part, quiet on the PA system here unless we have to turn a seatbelt sign on. We are required to give you some sort of an announcement when the seatbelt sign comes on. Please keep an eye open for that as we make our way across the country, as you're thinking about making restroom visits or stretching your legs and whatnot. Take a look and see if that seatbelt sign is on or off at that time. Thanks for joining us. Hope you'll sit back, relax, and enjoy the ride.
My name is Naya. I'm sorry about that. And it's my pleasure to go ahead and be your flight leader today with 3 other New York City-based flight attendants. We do look forward to taking care of you. Before we depart, however, our safety is our #1 priority here at Delta. You ought to need your eyes and ears open as we go over the safety features associated with today's Boeing 757 version aircraft. If your video monitor is not working, please do not hesitate to let a flight attendant know.
A lifetime trip, the opportunity to realize a dream, or simply to reconnect with familiar faces. Your journey is important, and we're honored to be a part of it. Across the globe and coast to coast, you'll always be greeted with a smile. We'll be there to offer you a helping hand. And if you need to plan and prepare, we know just the place. Because no matter where you are in the world, or how far your travels take you, together we will keep climbing.
Flying with Delta.
Our first priority on every flight is the health and safety of our customers and crew.
So before we depart, please pay attention to this important safety message. Be sure that all carry-on items are securely stowed in an overhead bin and place smaller items, including handbags, under the seat in front of you.
If you lose your electronic device in your seat, please do not adjust your seat and ask a crew member for assistance. Please ensure all aisles, exits, and bulkhead areas are clear.
As we leave the gate, make sure your seatbelt is fastened. To fasten, insert the metal tip into the buckle and adjust the strap so it's low and tight across your lap. To release the belt, just lift the top of the buckle.
Please remain seated with your seatbelt securely fastened anytime the seatbelt sign is on. Even if the sign is off, please keep your seatbelt fastened whenever you're seated in case of sudden rough air.
In the event of rough air, the crew might also need to buckle up for safety. We apologize if this means our service is interrupted.
Federal regulations require all passengers to comply with the posted placards and lighted information signs located throughout the cabin, in addition to any crew member's instructions.
Smoking, vaping, the use of e-cigarettes, or any smokeless product, including chewing tobacco, is not allowed on any Delta flight. Federal law prohibits tampering with, disabling, or destroying restroom smoke detectors.
There are 8 exits on this plane, 8 doors, 4 on each side. 6 doors have detachable slides that can be used as ramps. The 2 smaller doors behind the wings have detachable slides that can be used for flotation. An additional ramp is located in a ceiling compartment in the back of the plane. In the event of an evacuation, leave all carry-on items behind.
All exits are clearly marked with an exit sign. Please take a moment to find the exits closest to you, and remember, they might be behind you.
If there's a loss of power, lights will illuminate the aisle to guide you to an exit.
It's unlikely, but if cabin pressure changes, the panels inside the lavatories and above your seat will open, revealing oxygen masks. If this happens, reach up and pull the mask down to start the flow of oxygen. Place the mask over your nose and mouth, slip the elastic strap over your head, and adjust the mask if necessary. Breathe normally and note that oxygen is flowing, so don't worry if the bag doesn't inflate. Be sure to adjust your own mask before helping others.
A water evacuation is also unlikely, but just in case, life vests are in a compartment beneath or adjacent to your seat. To use, remove the vest from its container by pulling on the tab and then opening the pouch. Slip the vest over your head, wrap the strap around your waist, attach it to the buckle in front, and adjust securely around your waist. As you leave the plane, inflate the vest by pulling down on the red tab at the bottom of the vest, or manually inflate it by blowing into the tube at shoulder level. The water-activated light is attached to each vest.
For children who weigh less than 35 pounds, place the vest around the infant's waist and secure the strap between the legs. Refer to the safety information card for more information. Additional life vests for in-lap children are located in marked compartments at the front and rear of the plane. We'll distribute these vests if necessary.
Now, before we take off, be sure your seat is upright, your aisle armrests are in resting position, and your tray table is put away. Please take a moment to review the safety information card, which is in your seat pocket.
As we come through the cabin for our final safety check, please let us know if you have any questions.
Now, as we get ready for takeoff, please settle in and have a wonderful flight. Thank you for flying with us.
It's our pleasure to welcome you here to Las Vegas, local time 7:45 p.m. There has been a 3-hour time change from New York. Again, local time 7:45 p.m. We are still on an active taxiway here, so at this time you do need to stay seated. Keep that seatbelt securely fastened as that seatbelt sign is illuminated for your safety. Once the aircraft is parked at the gate and that seatbelt sign is turned off, that'll be your cue. It's going to be safe to start gathering your items in preparation to deplane. So please do leave those carry-on items underneath your seat as well for just a few more moments. When we do get to the gate there and you're free to move about the cabin, we kindly ask that you please be mindful as you open the overhead bins just to prevent any injury from items that may have shifted as we land here today. And we do ask that everyone not stand up all at once, but do give those in front of you the opportunity to safely open the bins and remove their carry-on items so we can be mindful of each other's heads as we exit. We do hope that you have enjoyed traveling with us today. It's been a pleasure having all of you guys on board, and we do wish you a wonderful rest of your weekend here in Las Vegas. Should you have any questions on navigating through the airport or in regards to any connections here, our Delta representative leading the flight will be happy to answer those along with some screens and signage throughout the terminal. Again, as we taxi here and your cell service is being reconnected, again, do take a look on that Delta app if you need an airport map to help you get your way through the airport here. And of course, if you do or would like to leave any feedback in regards to your flight, we always appreciate hearing from you so we can make your future travel even better. Again, we do wish you a wonderful rest of your evening and the rest of the weekend. We welcome you here to Las Vegas, and again, please do stay seated with your seatbelt securely fastened until we're parked at the gate. Thank you. Have a wonderful night.